Alright, so I've finished the whole composition now, and I just want to show you this last instrument I'm trying to add here. If we just have a listen to this one. This is going to be not my lead instrument, it's going to be my rhythm instrument for the intro section. And it's too long, so if I grab it and try to drag it back, that's fine, I can just drag it back till there. But I'll just show you another method as well. If you ever end up with a loop that's a little bit too long and you want to trim it, another thing you can do is line up the playback line where you want to do the trimming. Click on the loop and hit split, and then use this set of scissors, just drag down and it will split that loop. Grab the last part of the loop and delete it. That's also a really cool thing that you can do when you've got a loop and you want to use just a small section of it and you want to just take it out and split it up and use it somewhere else in your song. Alright, I'm going to pull this up to the top now and put it down as my second last instrument. Now when I'm doing this this task with students, part of the task is, and this is for sort of middle school students, lower middle school students, basically what the task is that I'm trying to see whether or not they can create the different sections within GarageBand, the intro, verse, chorus, bridge and outro, and then within each section to make sure that they are using a variety of loops. So one of the task requirements is to go through and check that you haven't used the same loops in any of the sections. Okay, and the only two that look like they're similar to each other is this Daylight Beat 1 and Daylight Beat 2, but they are different loops because they're numbered differently. Aside from that, I think I've used different loops for every single one of the sections. Also, I've got a drum beat, a bass, a rhythm instrument, and a lead instrument in each of these sections. Okay, and we're going to have a listen to that now. So, for example, if I go to section A and I solo my beat, then I can add a bass to it. I might take out the bass and just hear the piano. This is my rhythm instrument. So it's sort of playing just some gentle chords in the background. And then I'm calling this my lead instrument. Okay, so combined together they all sound like that. We can do the same for one of the other sections. For example, maybe let's have a look at the bridge and just and see how it compares to what I just showed you. So if I hit play on this with the drum beat soloed, and we could maybe add the bass. Great. I'll take out the bass now and put the synth in, which is my rhythm instrument again. And then finally against that I put some strings as a lead instrument. And the strings sound like this. Yeah. Alright, so you can always sort of, solo these different tracks to sort of see, to ensure that those different instruments were actually included in every section. That's what I encourage my students to do. Okay, so then what we need to do is go through and balance each of these sections, which I'll do in the next video, because what we want to try to do is we want to make sure that that certain instruments are standing out, and that we might want to do some special things with the balancing, with the volume basically of each of the tracks. So yeah, we'll look at that in the next video.